Welcome everybody to another episode of the Cool Interviews podcast. How you guys doing today, man? I'm joined here with Lamason Waller, 2025 wide receiver. How you doing today?
Doing fine yourself, man. How's it going?
I'm doing good, man. First question. Well, I heard last week we were gonna do an interview last week. How was the tournament in Vegas? I know you were in a tournament in Vegas last week. How was that?
It was pretty good. We lost in the semifinal game. We did pretty good as a team. That was our first tournament. So looking to be better now, man.
I know you've had a pretty good week. You've had Colorado State, Liberty, and who else was it that offered you? Had a pretty good week this
Nevada.
week. Hey, you've been having a pretty good week. I see.
Yeah, for sure.
But now just going in back from the roots, just from the start, what got you into football? What was the thing that contributed to getting you into football?
Definitely, I'd say my uncle. So my uncle's only like 4 years older than me, and I always just watched him play football. And then as soon as I turned 6 years old, I just begged my parents to play, and they finally said yeah. So I've been playing ever since I was 6. Never looked back.
Sure. Was your first position wide receiver, or did you play something else when you started?
When my first year ever playing football, I used to play running back, believe it or not. And I used to just I was like little, but I was just fast. So I used to just run to the outside and stuff. I never hit the hole. And then I used to play like a wing back. They used to hit me like fly sweeps and stuff. And then when I turned 10, I changed over to receiver.
Awesome. And then what's it like getting that first offer, just going back to the first offer from Charlotte? Like, what was that for you and your family? Like, how old were you when you got that offer, by the way? Were you like 14, 13, something like that?
Yeah, I was 14, and it was honestly amazing, bro. I hadn't played a down of varsity football, and I got my first offer as an 8th grader. So it was amazing for sure. Pretty
Where
surreal.
did they see you? Where did they see you play as an 8th grader? Just like from camps in the summer?
Yeah, from camps in the summer, and then a little bit of my 8th grade year film. But I went to like 4 or 5 camps and just balled out.
Awesome. And then just fast forwarding into now, this year, how has your recruitment been going so far? I know as a freshman, you got some pretty big offers, including Georgia, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M. How has your recruitment been going overall as a whole?
It's been going awesome, man. I love the process. I enjoy it. And I'm just trying to see what's next for me.
For sure. And then who is in your recruitment, like who has been really pulling for you in the start? Who's been showing most interest in you so far?
I don't know. All the schools like me, man, but like you asking like what's the school that hasn't like that shows a lot of interest but that hasn't pulled the trigger yet? Or like what's the school that's been on me the most?
School
I don't really give
you
attention
the most love.
Probably I don't know, like I talked like all like Liberty probably, or like all the schools been showing me a lot of interest, man. I'm cool with all the coaches.
Sure. And then going into like when you go on visits and everything, like what is some things that you look for particularly in schools that makes them like a good fit for you?
I just look for like what feels like the most home, and like like what program can produce me to the next level. Because I want to go to the NFL.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Then next, like, just something, I don't know, like, because you're a freshman and everything, so am I. Have you really had time to think about what you want to major in college?
Nah, not yet. I mean, I think I want to do something like physical sports science or something like that. But I want to go to the NFL. That's my plan. That's my main goal right now. So, I mean, that's just like a plan B. But whatever I want to do, I want to do something that has to do with sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, true fact.
And then next, what is your favorite part about playing wide receiver? What is the favorite part of that position that you play?
Like talking trash to a DB and then like beating them or just mossing people, just flexing on them and stuff. Talking trash, really.
For sure. Be doing that a lot, I bet, most likely.
Yeah, I talk a lot of trash, but I could back it up though, man.
I mean, shoot. I mean, you can. You're already proving it. I mean, shoot. You got Georgia. You got big schools already. So You
Yeah,
can
for
prove it
sure.
with that. So, I got Georgia. Who you got? Nah, I'm joking. But
Yeah. Gotta
but
remain humble though, man.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Even if like I was talking on one of my other interviews, I think Jordan Renard, he's from Florida. Is the guy that I was talking to. He was talking about how you got to be humble for every single offer, and that's so true.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you gotta be humble because like I'm young, so it's a lot of people that's out to get me because a lot of kids my age they want to do what I'm doing, so I
Yeah,
gotta just work harder and just stay humble and just
people. Like a favorite quote I have is like people. They're with you when you're not at the top, but once you get there, they're not. You know,
for sure.
that's
Yeah, that's so true in life.
mm, shit. That's a big thing. You just gotta stay humble through it all. You know, no matter how big you are, how small, you just gotta be humble for everything.
For
Because
sure.
that builds you throughout life for sure. And then next question is there anybody that you watched growing up, like besides your cousin, like in the NFL or college football, that played wide receiver that uh, you still watch like
Uh,
film on to get better every single day?
like growing up, I used to watch like a lot of DeAnthony Thomas. Like I thought he was like
For sure. What do you take from their games that you implement into yours?
my bad man.
You good?
Uh, well, from like DeAnthony Thomas prospect, like perspective, like I'm not built like him. So the only thing I can really take from his game is like the kick returns. Like I score on kick returns a lot, and I got that from him. He just get the ball and run faster than everybody else on the field.
Sure. Um, and then next, like going outside of sports, now going outside of sports a little bit. What are some of your favorite hobbies outside of sports? When you're not playing sports, what do people catch you doing?
Definitely playing the game, playing Madden or 2K, or just hanging out with my friends. For sure, I like to hang out with my friends a lot, or just sit home and play the game.
What is your build in 2K? What build do you have?
Uh, I got a perimeter lockdown, man.
Man, I haven't played 2K in a minute actually. I haven't had time since basketball season's going on, but I gotta get
Yeah,
hot
for
back on
sure.
it, man. I know yours is
Yeah.
going on too. How's that been going?
Basketball pretty cool. Like my last game, I dropped 10 points.
Nice.
Yeah, basketball actually going really well. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Like football is like for me, football is business, but basketball is like I can actually have fun playing basketball.
Yeah, you don't have to take it as serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I still take it
and
serious though, competitive.
yeah, for sure. And then what are some of your favorite artists that you listen to on the regular, like musical artists?
My top three favorite artists are definitely Lil Baby, Rock Wave, and NBA YoungBoy for sure.
What is your favorite from Lil Baby? What's your favorite album?
What's that album called? I forget the name of it, but it's the one that came out. I think it was last year, summertime.
Oh shoot, I don't even remember. Ah, dang.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but I know all the songs in the album.
What's your favorite song of that album?
Somebody
Then
keep calling me. Dang. You hear me, man?
yeah, you good,
Yeah,
you
they
good,
keep calling me, so I'm finna go out with some friends right now.
you good, bro.
You said
You
what though, bro? My bad, bro.
good, you good. What's your favorite song from that album? What's your favorite song from that album?
Probably like well, my favorite favorite song of his is not in that album. Like you know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm? What's your favorite
Yeah,
song then, like of all time of his?
On Me
Hmm.
or that song with like black and white.
Yeah, nope.
One of
Good
those two
songs.
for sure.
And I
Yeah,
know
they're
you
my
live
favorite.
in.
You said what, man? My bad.
Oh, you good? I was gonna say I know you live in Hesperia. Is that how you say it? Hesperia, right?
Yeah, Hesperia. Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah. If an outsider were to come to your town, what are top three things that they have to do to get the whole vibe of the city?
Well, I mean, out here in my town is like really boring. Like the three things that we got out here, we got a decent mall, we got a skating rink, and we got a bowling alley. Them three places is a spot you want to be at if you want to hang out with friends.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something, bro. I can relate because the only things that we got in my town is a McDonald's, a a baseball field, and basketball courts. It is so
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, like
It is boring.
yeah. My town is very boring, man. But that's actually cool for me though. I'm an athlete. It make me want to work harder. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, just to want to get somewhere bigger. I understand that. I want to. When I'm older, I want to go. I want to live in a city. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
to do
for sure.
more opportunity out there for sure. And what's your favorite food of all time? Like if you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, basically, without eating anything else in your life, what would it be?
Definitely shrimp Alfredo. Easy.
You be whipping that in the kitchen, or you get it?
Uh, my mom cook it for me a lot, but majority of the time I just buy it. But that's
Sure.
my favorite food.
Be getting at your mall, or is there a place that you like to go in your town that you have it?
Well, where I live at, the best place to get is Applebee's, but like there's a place down the hill, like it's like 30 minutes away from my city, from my town. I forget what it's called, but they got like some really really good Alfredo there.
Nice. And then
Or Olive Garden out
yeah,
here where I live.
got one here too for sure. And
Yeah.
then now going back in some of like the last questions of this interview, uh, before we get into some football questions, the last football questions at least. If you had, in college that you can get sponsorships and all this now with NIL and stuff, if you could pick one brand or company to sponsor you, what would it be and why? Who would it be and why?
One brand. I mean, honestly, whatever brand comes to me, I would want to work with them, but mine would definitely be Jordan. And just because, like, you don't see a lot of football players with a Jordan deal, and
Mhm.
Jordan is like who don't wear Jordans? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everybody know about Jordan. Like they're so big, and I got older Jordans. I love shoes, so definitely Jordan.
What is your now in the shoes? I'm a sneakerhead too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pair of shoes you got, man? You got like the shoe collection out there. You got like the collection.
No, it's not like I got a collection. It's not super crazy, but my favorite pair of shoes in my closet right now are definitely my red bottoms.
Nice.
Yeah,
I got
definitely those.
I like
Or
got
my
like
off white shoes.
yeah. I think I got like the fours, and I think I got like the Jordan 6 rings. If you know what pair that is, I like got like Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I like Jordan too. And then that's unique too. Yeah, like you said, there's not many athletes wearing Jordan or not. Even a Jordan deal. I mean, that's very unique. So, and I see why you
yeah,
would do
for
that.
sure.
Because like that guy from Alabama, what's his name? Kool-Aid McKinstry, who's got like that Kool-Aid all like deal.
Yeah,
That's unique. Like those
yeah,
type of things. So,
exactly. It's different. You want to be different. You want to be like everybody else all the time.
trying to make your own
Want to
ways.
stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that for sure. And then what are some of the biggest things you're trying to improve on in your sophomore season, next season?
One of the biggest thing I'm trying to improve on like my speed. So I'm gonna do track, like definitely my speed, and then like just getting in the weight room more. Like my freshman year, I was a freshman. Like how freshmen be. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't too much in the weight room, but now I go to the weight room every day of the week. I'm in the weight room every day. After basketball practice, before practice, I'm trying to just get it in.
Yep. Be the late night practice too, man.
Yeah, for
honestly,
sure.
honestly, what do you prefer? You like the earlier practice or the late practices, bro? Because I be having late practices like every single night.
I definitely prefer the earlier practice because you can just get them out the way and
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, because then you gotta wait. You gotta be like, you get out of school, then like you got like 2 hours, and then you gotta go practice. Like mine's like 7 to 9, right? Then you don't get back to like
Yeah,
9:30, and then you're tired as heck, and then
yeah.
you
But
don't
what we
really
do
have
at
that
my
much free
school,
time.
yeah, we work out in the morning and then we work out after school.
Mm,
So I do both, and then I go to basketball practice. So basically, like every day I work out, and I don't get home till like at least like 8 every night.
dang, it's dedication right there for sure. It's dedication
Yeah,
right there.
definitely. And then on basketball game days, I don't get out till even later than that because I got a game after school.
Yeah, I got a game tomorrow, my boy. I got a game tomorrow.
Ball out, bro. Ball out.
Yes, sir. About to ball out. But yeah, that next question, the biggest last question here, if you had to give any athlete one piece of advice, the most important piece of advice you can think of, what would it be and why?
One piece of advice I would give is focus on yourself and worry about you because you like this was one thing I would say. Worry about yourself because like all the kids that be like, well, I don't got an offer yet. I need an offer. Your time gonna come. But when you get to worrying about why he got an offer, that's stopping you on your grind, your food on your plate getting cold while you worried about his food.
Oh, I like that.
That's one thing I would say.
I like that. It's good. I like that. That's for sure. You gotta wait your turn. You know, can't be looking up at what people are doing. You can't be downing yourself, doubting yourself because of what other people are doing.
I got two things to say though. One more thing I could say to give to any advice to any athlete is remain humble. Like don't let the hype get in your head. Like you gotta block out all the noise. You gotta grind hard and do every workout, play every down of football like it's your last.
For sure, you can never take it for granted because the second you take it for granted, it's over. It can change.
Exactly, and I know that now, so that's why I grind even harder every day.
The athletes that know that are the ones that make it far, that make it to the NFL, and that's good that you have that. That's
yes, sir. I already got that instilled in my brain. Had my dad and my mom always talk to me about that. Remain humble. Don't ever because like where I live at, like I live in a little city, and like I've always been like one of the best kids here, but I'm very humble. Like I don't let it get to my head. I block out the noise.
It's the second you let it to go to your head, you
ruin yourself.
I'll just let this be an example. You know Antonio Brown, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I lived the college that he went to like 10 minutes away from the college that he went to in college, CMU. Right?
Eastern, like, didn't he go to like Central Michigan or something?
Central Michigan. Yep, Central Michigan.
Yeah.
So I think it was my friend's dad. He works at CMU. And then they were talking about how in college, like he used to, like he wasn't a good teammate and everything. Like some of the teammates would say it, some of the people on the team would say it and everything like that. And that carried to the NFL, and you saw it. So,
yeah, you got to be a great teammate, great leader.
It starts at the beginning. Like it really starts at the beginning. Like who you are in the beginning is who you will be at the end. Like that's what I believe, at least.
Definitely. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. That's very well spoken, bro. For sure.
But yeah, man. Coming to the end of this interview, I actually have one more question I gotta sneak in.
Yep.
I gotta say this. So, favorite cereal of all time. There's only one correct answer. What is your favorite cereal of all time?
Of all time?
Yes.
Well, I know all the old heads probably say like Jerry Rice or something, but like in my time, my favorite receiver of all time has to be Calvin Johnson, the Megatron.
Okay. Respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that is it for this interview. If you have any free promos, you can say them right now.
No, I just want to shout out my family. Shout out my mom and dad for making me, man. That's all I got, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Shout out to you too, bro.
Hey man, that's no problem, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. I couldn't have done without you, obviously. I mean,
yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. And then lastly, where can the people listen in on social media?
You can follow my Instagram at 3Z. That's THREEZYYY _. And then you can follow my Twitter at Lamason Waller. LAMASON WALLER Waller. Easy.
Well, thank you for coming on, Lamason Waller. I appreciate you coming on. Glad to have you. But that is it, guys, for this interview. I appreciate everybody who watched this interview. If you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the very next episode. Peace.
Thank you, man. Have a great day.